Cook with Tiff.
You get the best channel.
What?
Oh, sorry.
Cut.
Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. Let's go.
Woo! Hey guys, welcome to Cook with Tiff, where you get the best
Dish.
Let's go. Hey guys, welcome to Cook with Tiff, where you get the best dish. Let's go.
Cook with Tiff, the muffin gang. These hands are made for cooking and to educate. Why don't you grab a seat at our table? Leave no empty space. If you stay a while, I put a smile on your face with these diverse recipes.
Okay guys, so today I will be showing you guys how to interpret your food label. So I've been getting a lot of requests on my WhatsApp, on my Instagram page about how to read their food labels, because everyone wants to live a healthier lifestyle, and I'm super proud of you guys for going through that journey, whether it be you want to lose weight or you have a non-communicable disease and you want to keep control of that, or whether you are predisposed or you just want to live a healthier lifestyle overall. Alright, so what you will be seeing here, the first thing that you need to look at is your serving size and your serving per container. Okay, so the first thing that you will look at is your serving size and your serving per container. So on the food label, it says that the serving size is 1 cup, which is equivalent to 228 grams. So this is what 1 cup looks like. This is 1 cup. I don't know if you can judge the size, but you can go in Sabashko or any of those places to get measuring cups, so you can be aware or know what exactly 1 cup look like. So this is 1 cup. The next thing it says serving per container is 2. All right, so I'm gonna explain this to you guys. So if the serving per container says 2, that simply means that a 2 person. So say me and John Brown, I forget out of this package, and in this package it have 1 cup. So me forget some and John Brown forget some. Remember that, so the first thing you do, you start from the top of your food label, which shows the serving per container and the serving size. Next thing we're going to move on to is the amount of calories that is in the container. So this container has 250 calories. And what does that mean? The thing say if me eat all of the package, me not give John Brown none. Because remember I say serving per container are 2 people, So 2 people forget out of the package. But say me now, me feel like say, hey, me not give John Brown none of that. All of that are for me, Tiffany, Cook with Tiff, eat all of that. If I eat the entire package, I'm not eating 250 calories, I have to multiply those 2 serving per container times the 250, which will be equal to 500 calories. So remember now, me and John Brown supposed to share that, me and John Brown for share. But no, me don't want to share with John Brown. Me eat all of the package and things say 250 calories. Oh, me just eat 250 calories. No, that's not how it goes. You're actually eating 500 calories, because what you're going to do is to multiply the serving per container times the amount of calories that is given in the food. So let me know if you remember that, when you go for your food label, make sure you go for your food label, when you get a food label, sit down with me and then let me see if you now understand exactly what I am talking about. So remember, get the food label and we're going to start again. So remember, the serving size is 1 cup, but the serving size per container is 2. So that means that it's 2 person who is supposed to get that serving. If it says 4, that means there are 4 people to get out of it. Me, John Brown, give me one name, Jarrett, Fitness with K. 4 are we? 4 are we supposed to get that, right? So that is how we will do it. Okay, so here I have sliced pears, and I'm going to look at the food label. So here it says about 3.5 or 3.5 serving per container, and the serving size is half cup. That's what it says. So the calories is 60 calories. So how you would work this out? You can comment down below in the comment section and tell me how you will work this out. I'm waiting. Let me see if you're smart and if you're not catch on. Alright. So what you would do to know if you eat the entire package, you have to multiply the 3.5 times the 60.
So that 60 calories will just be half cup.
So, right. So if it right, yeah. You see, even the cameraman, he's learning, and this is what I'm about. I like to share my knowledge. I don't like to gatekeep it. Woo! If you eat the entire package, you know how much calories you're gonna eat? 210 calories. The serving per container is 3.5. Okay? So if you eat the entire package, it will be 210. So you multiply the 3.5 times the 60 if you eat the entire package. So let us move on to the next part of our food label. So I have to look down because I want to keep track to show you guys on exactly how we are reading it, right? So the next step is to check our macronutrients. So we're going to check the macronutrients, which are carbohydrates, protein, and fat. Those are our 3 macronutrients. Remember that, guys. Carbohydrates, proteins, and fat. Those are our 3 macronutrients. So here I'm looking at the food label, and it says that it has 31 grams of carbohydrates, 5 grams of protein, and it has the total fat is 12 grams. All right, we have the 3 macronutrients, right? So what I'm saying is that if you eat 1 serving, you will only eat 12 grams of fat. But you see, if you eat the 2 serving, it's going to be the 2 times the 12. It's going to be 2 times the 31 grams of carbohydrates, and it's going to be 2 times the 5 grams of protein, right? That's what you're going to eat. So if you eat all of the container, multiply by the amount of serving per container that is given, which is 2 on the label that we are using here. So let us look back at the sliced pear, and we're going to see what is the serving for this one. So the serving is 3.5 serving, and the amount of carbohydrates that it has is 15 grams, and it has 0 grams of protein, and the total fat is 0 grams as well. So if you eat the entire package, then you have to multiply the 3.5, because the 3.5, the serving per container, times the total carbohydrates, which is 15 grams, right? Open our kitchen now, because I want to get it. I want when I go in the supermarket, I say, "Bomba, the girl is smart." Oh, I can't say that already. Woo! When you're going to the supermarket and you're looking at your food and you're like, okay, let me read my food label before I put it in the basket, and you're there reading, the people are going to look at you and say, wow, I wish we could do that like this girl. And when them say that, they say, hey, go watch Cook with Tiff, she teach you everything, right? So we get that. So we can now speak about the different macronutrients. So here we have on the food label on the screen, it says you have saturated fat, which is 3 grams, and trans fat, which is 3 grams. All right, so I'm going to tell you something. You have good fat and you have bad fat. Yeah, your unsaturated fat is your good fat. You need those. Saturated fat is bad fat. And trans fat, Lord God, don't make me stop on the trans fat. You see sometimes when me going to the supermarket, I mean it's a trans fat on any of these products. I'm telling you the truth. Me not take it. Me not going to take it. And sometimes I do. I won't lie, because we're all humans and sometimes we tend to do things. But if I really have a choice, I won't take it. Sometimes I see trans fat, I just say 0 grams of trans fat. That doesn't necessarily mean that it's 0 grams. It means that it just has less than 0.5 grams. So let me tell you something about the different types of fats. So we're going to start with the unsaturated fats, which are our good fats. I'm bored, but I want to have no example in my fridge. I can go for food now. I go check. Give me a second. As I was saying before, you have 3 types of fat. You have the saturated fats, you have the unsaturated fats, and as well as the trans fat. So I'm going to tell you some examples of the different types of fat. So here I have a pear with me, or avocado, as you guys will say. What kind of fat do you think this be? This will be one of the good fat, the good bad fats. This is the good fat, avocado. This is unsaturated fat. So this is an example of unsaturated fat. We also have nuts. So most nuts are unsaturated fats. So we're going to move on to our saturated fats. So some saturated fats include, like, for example, vegetable oil and even the skin on your meat and the skin on your poultry that has saturated fat. That's why sometimes it's best to remove the skin because of the fatty content on the skin, especially like if you're eating wing that has a lot of fat, and the thigh, it does has fats on it as well. For the saturated fat, we have our condensed milk. Here we have our condensed milk. It has saturated fat. And guys, what I'm going to say to you is that you don't have to completely eliminate everything out of your diet. What you need to do is just reduce your portions. And you see, once you reduce your portion and you manage and you monitor what you're supposed to eat, you're supposed to be good. The trans fats, that now, everybody like that. I'm not gonna lie, me like it sometimes. I know someone like it too. And that's the thing. Reduce your portion size. So for trans fat, you see all of them deep fried chicken there. Yeah, that trans fat, that. Your pastries like cake, your donut where you're frying. Enough people don't know say I fry donut frying now. So those are considered trans fats. Okay guys, so let us move on and let's see what the other part of the label says. So if you look to the bottom now, you'll see the amount of sugar, and this have 5 grams of sugar. So this means that it has 5 grams of sugar in one serving. So keep going along. So if you eat the entire package, it's gonna be the 2 times the 5, so I'm gonna eat 10 grams of sugar. Now Jamaica has this policy that they are reducing. It's the nutrition policy for children that they're reducing the amount of sugar in our sweet sugary beverages, such as box juice, bag juice, all the type of juices that we have. And guys, let me tell you something. I will soon get there now. Let me wait till we get there. I don't want to jumble up on the brain. I'm going to confuse and bear things. I want to keep it on track. So now they want to if you notice, you see reduce sugar on a lot of beverages, and I must commend the manufacturers for doing that. Well done. I like that they are taking a step to it. So I'm not going to bash them or anything. I think that taking a step is very commendable, and the Ministry of Health for doing that, very good. For children, it should be 6 grams of sugar per 100 ml, but I think they're getting it to 4 grams of sugar per 100 ml, which is really good, and I would love to see that, reducing the intake on sugar on children, because a lot of children have diabetes and obesity, and I'm not saying that you should completely cut out giving them juice and stuff like that, but reducing the amount of sugar that they're drinking will be very ideal. Now we will be moving on to our daily value. So what is the daily value? This indicates the percentage of how much one portion of serving contributes to your daily needs, right? So if you have 5% or less, it is low, and if it is 20% or more, that is high. So if a 5% less at the daily value, that means that it is low. And if it's 20% or more, it is high. So let us look on percentage. You're going to see the daily value right over there. So the daily value, you're seeing here beside the total fat. The total fat is 18%. So if you remember when I'm telling you, say when it's over 20%, that means it's high. And when it's below 5%, that means that it is low. Because it is not below 5%, it is not low. And it is not more than the 20%, that means that it is not high. It's okay. So let me see. I'll say nothing on this actually has over 20%. So let me look at this food label. I have here peanut butter. Let me see their daily value. Okay. Alright, so everything here is below 20%. Let me check this one. So for the condensed milk, it has 15 grams of added sugar. 15 grams. And you're supposed to have 9 grams of added sugar. That is the recommended amount of sugar that we're supposed to have, 9 grams, and this one has 15 grams. And the percentage daily value for the added sugar is 30%. What does that tell you? What does that tell you? That tells you that this is above the 20%, which means that it is high. So we target with food label them, you know. This is how we target our food labels. We have to look keenly and deeply and know the things that I am teaching you, right? And I know that you guys will catch on. All right, I need to stop singing. I don't sing good. All right, so remember now. So here we're going to move on to our micronutrients. You know what our micronutrients are? Our vitamins and our minerals. Those are our micronutrients, so fiber, all those stuffs, right? I'm not going to list out all of them because there are lots, but eventually you will learn more about these in my videos. It says the bigger percentage are, the better for fiber, vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin D, calcium, potassium, or micronutrients. Other nutrients except sodium. And you know what sodium? You know what sodium? Salt. So, as I said before, the bigger the percentage on your micronutrients, such as your vitamins, your potassium, your fiber, then the better, except for sodium. So, sodium now, what is sodium? Is a chemical component that makes up salt. So you know table salt, well, all that we eat, right? So sodium chloride is table salt. So the salt where you put in your food to make it don't taste fresh, yes, that is it. So you don't want a high percentage of sodium. I don't want it too salty. We don't want to have hypertension. We don't want to be hypertensive. You know, it's something very serious. And you know what them call that? Them call it the silent killer. We don't want that. We don't want our blood pressure go up, right? Here we have sodium. So for sodium, if you're hypertensive or you want to eat a lower salt diet, when you look at your food label, you should have 1,500 milligrams of sodium. Search for that on the food label. 1,500 milligrams of sodium. That means that you have a low salt diet. That means that's the amount of salt that is recommended for persons who are hypertensive. 15 milligrams. So if you look at it, it's supposed to say 15 milligrams. For a regular person, it should say 2,300 milligrams. Regular diet. I'm not gonna say regular person because all of it regular, but a regular diet. That's what we would say in the hospital. We call it regular diet. It means that you're on a normal diet. You don't have to be restricted from anything really. So that's what it means. So 2,300 milligrams, which is 1 teaspoon, and 1,500 milligrams would be half teaspoon, okay? So as I say, you can go to Bashko and one of them nice places there, even the wholesale, and get some measuring cups so you can get familiarized with the different measurements. Because you see, once you know your measurements, we can't hold you now. We know you know. Once you know your measurements, nobody can hold you. Not one soul. Alright, so the next thing that we want to do is, alright, so this one I'm not seeing any ingredients, but I'm going to use my tin milk and read the ingredients. Alright, so here, the first ingredient is sugar. And what do you think that means? What do you think that means? The first ingredient on your food label shows that has the most, that is the most, and the most are what this, the more what make up this, and most is sugar. So the first thing is sugar. You know, say milk yet, you know, it says sugar, then water, so water comes second, and then you have the milk solids. So the first thing is always the most ingredient in the item. And the last thing is usually the least. Sometimes we in the supermarket now. Imagine yourself in the supermarket and we see something and it say natural juice, natural. I mean, I say, yeah man, natural juice, this you know. This me one because this natural fruit juice. Yeah. Natural fruit is this me want. But when you take up that juice and you read the ingredients on it, what you are going to see? Tell me what you are going to see. You're going to see sugar first, rock, stone. You know what you drink? And syrup, you are drinking sugar and water. Yeah, the first thing under the fruit, you know, is actually the sugar, which shows that has the most, that is the most ingredients in the entire package, right? That is the most ingredients in the entire package. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and please remember to like, share and subscribe. So if you watch the video, just please share it. Guys, just share it on your WhatsApp, your Instagram, your Facebook, your TikTok. I want to share the video. And you guys are watching the video but you're not pressing that like button, press the thumbs up guys, and subscribe as well. And I hope that you enjoy the video. I hope that you learned something from this video. And when you go into the supermarket, I hope that and I trust that you guys will know how to read your food. But no, I'm not gonna know how to read it because I taught you guys well, and I know that you guys will catch along. Peace.